I am Hmong, but sometimes people think I'm from Hong Kong. My family came here in 1980. Let me tell you, they were scared to death the first time they saw King Kong. But here they are, in land of the free, full of dreams and opportunities. Daddy always said, be good. Daddy always said, make rice. But I have all this homework, I need a life. Always pressuring me so one day I'd be a good wife. I am a Hmong daughter. Be a doctor, they said. Come back to help your people, they said. Do what makes you happy, they said. But what makes me happy isn't what they accept. Daddy always said, you have to do better. Daddy always said, wash dishes. But what if one day I follow my dreams instead of being in the ER doing stitches? Here we are taught to be proud of who we are and what we represent. But how am I supposed to when the people I love at home deny what makes me content? Don't dye your hair, don't go anywhere. Don't wear ripped jeans, I didn't raise you to not be clean. I am a Hmong daughter. You don't have a mother, so don't make a fool of yourself. You are not going to receive help from anybody else. Just be a doctor and live your life well. Don't talk back to your elders, just smile and nod. But every time I do that, I feel like I'm a fraud. Speaking your mind isn't good, just go in the kitchen and cook. And no, you can't go study out of town, stay here where it's safe and sound. You know what, sometimes I don't understand this English reading, I don't know what's wrong. But I do know I'm starting to lose my mom. A disappointment at school, a disappointment at home. I don't know which is worse, but I feel so alone. Daddy always said, don't get too happy. Daddy always said, work harder. But if I never heard you once say you were proud, how am I supposed to conquer? Kuya itong time Hmong, I am a Hmong daughter.
First generation, Asian. Yes, we are part of the population situated in this black and white nation. Society calls me a nerd. Society calls me an overachiever. What society doesn't know is I'm the youngest of 13, as my mother begged with fear in her eyes for me to stay in town for college because you can't afford college elsewhere. My parents' expectations of education are my aspiration, but my dignity in the evaluation of humanity is my compassion. Gu, you're Hmong. I am Hmong, not Mongolian. Daughter of refugee parents, survivors from the Vietnam War, why must the Secret War be hidden in the history book, silence in the mouth of America's reputation? The roots of my people Hmong. No, I'm not mad that it's not in the books, but it just feels so wrong. I feel like I am shame to America's dignity. Applications, exams. As I sit in the room of paper success in front of me, I filled out what was the highest education my parents ever attended. As usual, I bubbled in for my ethnicity, other, and my parents' education, some high school. I lied. My parents never went to school. You see, I live in a world where I must not be a disgrace to my parents, a disgrace to my family, my culture, my religion, my ancestors, my heritage. They call me Chinese. They say I eat cats and dogs. They say I'm the freshest boat of them all. They call me Ling Lei, they call me Ching Chong. Sometimes I don't know where I belong. I don't want to lie anymore. I don't want my identity to be other. I hate this stupid language barrier I have with my parents. Gu Yang Hmong. I am an Asian Hmong American.